Hi, this is Charlie Setterfield. This is video number 2. In the last video, we imported this image and we scaled it, so now it's life size. So if a building would measure 300 feet in the real world, on this picture, it's also going to measure 300 feet. So we've got it imported and we've got it scaled, and it's on our site plan. Once we have it like that, we can hide it. We can hide in view, we can temporary hide, we can do all that kind of stuff to it. But what I want to do next is to establish Project North versus True North. So if you notice on my image there, the street, let me zoom in a little bit, 2nd Street doesn't really run due east and west. So Google has it set up to where the top of the screen is north. And so my street is running a little bit northeast instead of just east, right? So I need to have my drawings on my project need to be oriented to the top of the sheet. I don't want everything to be oriented to the northeast or whatever, right? So I need 2 norths. I need one that is a project north, so the top of the sheet is north, and then I need a true north so that if I turn on sun or shadows or analyze this thing somehow, it's correctly oriented to the sun. Or to the North Pole, depending on what your interest is. So that's why I need 2 norths. I can control those in the Manage tab. In the project location drop down there, notice that you've got True North, you've got Project North, and things like that. So what I'm going to do, I do this a little bit differently than most people do. So what I'm going to do first is go in and draw a detail line, and what I'm going to end up doing here is rotating my site plan or my site image. So let me actually we'll use a reference plane. So I go to the architecture tab. On the right hand end there I click on reference plane, and I want to try to grab a corner here that I'll be able to find again. So the corner of the street and the corner of my image. I'm going to draw a reference plane that goes all the way across there. And I can name reference planes, so I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to just call it east, west, right? And so those are my cardinal points. So that's my east-west reference plane. And so I know that that's the direction that I'm going. What I'm going to do now is rotate my image so that my street is now going east-west, and I'm going to call that Project North, right? So take my image, click the rotate button, and now notice that my point of rotation here is in the middle of my image. I'm going to move that. So I just grab it and drag it, move it to the end of that reference plane, and then I want to grab the edge of the street down here someplace and move it until it grabs my reference plane. And so now I have rotated my site image so that it is Project North. Notice over here in my Properties dialog box, I've got a toggle between Project North and True North. If I click them right now, nothing happens because I have not established a True North. So we'll do that in the next video.